All right, for this trick, you let the your audience make their own. It's just a regular deck of cards. You can just say, look, I got a regular deck of cards, and let's say they decide to pick that one. All right, so they pick that. They can pull that out of the deck, and you square up the deck, and you tell them to look at the card. All right, so they look at their card. In this case, it's the 9 of diamonds. Okay, but they don't show that to you. They look. So the second that they pick that card up to look at it, what you do is you turn the deck in your hand over. Now, what you have done is you've taken one of the cards and you have put it face up on the bottom of the deck. So as soon as so all the other cards are face down with the exception of the very last card. So as soon as and you just go like this, so you can't spread it and show that, obviously. So as soon as they, say, okay, stop, and they pick their card, and in this case, it's the 9 of diamonds. The second that they go to look at their card, very casually, you don't have to do it fast, very casually, you just put your hand over this card and just turn the deck over. So now what you have is all the cards are face up with the exception of this one. So when you turn it over, just make sure that you don't, accidentally show it like that. So you just want to turn it over, and now you've got all the deck facing up with the exception of that. So then you say, okay, take your card and put it anywhere in the deck, and they'll just, they can literally put it anywhere. Usually they'll put it somewhere in the middle, face down in the deck, and go like that, okay? And then you can say, and usually at this point I would just kind of say, okay, what I'm going to do, and you could do that a little bit, maybe from the back just to make it sound like you're doing something. Say, okay, now I'm going to find your card. But it would be easier if the cards could find your cards. And I know it seems obvious, but nobody's going to say, so now you can just kind of wave the deck and go, okay. So what I'm going to do is actually the cards are going to find your card. And even by doing that, no one really, they're not thinking that you're turning the deck over, but basically you're just turning the whole deck over. And now when you do that, you have all the cards like that with the exception of their card, okay? So you've turned the deck over, and now you can say, okay, well, let's find your card. And you go through the deck and go, look, there's only one card that's turned opposite in the deck. Is that your card?